Treble, what we're going to talk about today?
Stargate.
That's
right.
Let's
do it, man.
And we're not talking about the movie here. Yeah, there has been a conspiracy theory that has been going on for years now. It's been around since 2003 when the Iraq War took place. We're going to talk about Stargate, yeah? All right, so we're going to get into this a little bit. I know Treble's probably a little bit more knowledgeable with this than I am. I'm not saying.
Unlike any known technology, they defy physics, offer instant transportation across the stars, and perhaps even through time itself. The idea isn't confined to modern fantasy. It's found in the myth of the Egyptians, the Mayans, the Incas, and the Mesopotamians. Again and again, we find stories of gods descending from the sky or returning to the heavens through sacred gateways. These weren't just metaphors. They were memories of encounters with advanced beings and technologies indistinguishable from magic. Hollywood mainstreamed the concept with the 1994 film Stargate and its TV successors.
Yeah. So maybe you want to elaborate on that a little bit.
Could be true. I mean, like, they are finding all of these portal-looking megaliths all around the world from this ancient civilization that existed. Like, we know that there was a civilization here, and they did find a lot.
But three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, refuse. They are brought before the king, and they do not beg. They do not kneel. So Nebuchadnezzar orders the furnace stoked 7 times hotter than normal. The flames are so fierce, they kill the soldiers tasked with throwing the men inside. But what happens next is unexplainable. The three men stand unharmed in the center of the fire, and they are not alone. A fourth figure appears beside them. The guards fall back in fear. Nebuchadnezzar himself rises to his feet. He asks, "Did we not cast 3 men bound into the fire? But I see 4 unbound walking in the flames, and the fourth looks like a son of the gods, not a metaphor, a presence. Some say it was divine protection. Others say it was from the stars, and he believed he could bring them back. His inscriptions speak of Marduk not as myth, but as commander, a being who established stations in the sky and opened gates on both sides."
He now sought to wield the power of the gods to rewrite the destiny of human civilization.
What do you reckon?
Damn.
That was deep, right?
Damn. So, okay, let's unpack that. I do believe, based on evidence, that Iraq has these ancient structures from Anunnaki, ancient Babylon, all that stuff. That is real. They're finding it. There's photographic evidence. These structures are real. The only thing I don't know is whether Saddam was doing this for good or bad, because he's making it sound like Saddam was trying to awaken something and take over and for power and control in a negative way. I don't know, it sounded kind of negative, like he was trying to take over the world almost.
Can still see and use the massive stairways he had installed. He believed Ur was sacred ground, the place where gods once walked. According to the Sumerians, this was where the gods descended, ruled the earth, taught kings, built cities, and then vanished. The ziggurat was a beacon. During the restoration, workers uncovered sealed chambers, rooms not listed on any archaeological plans inside. Strange inscriptions, symbols that didn't match Sumerian cuneiform, tools or objects made of unfamiliar alloys, burned glyphs resembling stars, gates, and spirals. The site was on. Workers were reassigned, equipment removed under military escort. Whatever was found, it never saw the light of day again. After the invasion, the U.S. military did something strange. Sections of the ziggurat, sealed, covered. One soldier said it felt like they weren't guarding a monument. They were guarding something inside it. If Saddam had found something beneath Ur, the U.S. came to take it. Iraq was just one node, but a powerful one, and Saddam knew it. That's why he rebuilt Babylon. Ancient kings spoke of gods descending from the sky. Modern powers wage wars over ruins, and buried beneath it all is a secret no one is supposed to find. Maybe it's just myth. What if maybe it's just the surface? What if it was about something older, something buried? The tomb of Gilgamesh, always the same. artifacts taken, sites sealed, records scrubbed. Just maybe someone found it. Saddam believed he was chosen to finish what the old kings began because the ziggurats are still there, and whatever's sleeping beneath them hasn't woken up yet.
Legends spoke of star beings, giant scorpions guarding palaces, and underground temples sealed by the gods.
So, basically saying a spacecraft was seen over Iraq.
Something far more dangerous. Dr. Michael Salla was one of the first to suggest that the Iraq War may have had another hidden objective: to gain control over an ancient Stargate. Science fiction. Sala's theory draws on ancient Sumerian texts, Babylonian myths, and declassified government testimony from whistleblowers who claim the U.S. military has long been aware of portal technology.
Legend. A race of Indians called the Tartans lived in the valley between Tucson and Phoenix. These were just peaceful farmers, and they prospered until one day they were invaded by the Jindupids, described as Goliaths. Heaven is really not as far-fetched as it sounds. There are numerous records, including in the Bible, that appear to substantiate the idea that heaven can be attained on high towers or mountainous locations. So think about Moses meeting with God on Sinai. Jesus returning atop the Mount of Olives, the 200 watchers that descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon, and other examples, including Jacob's ladder.
All right, wow.
Damn, that was deep.
They trying to explain through an interpreter to these local people what they had found. And these local people didn't want any part of going down there. They seemed to be aware of maybe the rumors or the legends about this particular tunnel. But the colonel he wasn't afraid to go back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So he went back with another person, a different person, not the same that he went the first time. So they go down there. This time they're prepared. They have supplies. They have this time he's closer to where they're building a pyramid. He sees these strange